Hello, I'm Michael McCurley. I'm the Senior Director of Technology and Innovation at Education Networks of America. So Education Networks of America is a managed service provider dedicated to serving customers in the public sector space. Almost all of our customers are either public K-12 schools, libraries, or public universities. We provide video, voice, and data services primarily and help them take care of as much of their infrastructure needs as possible. Schools are facing two big problems. One, they either want to roll out a one-to-one initiative so that every student has a school-sanctioned wireless device, or two, they want to allow students to bring in their own wireless devices. In either of those scenarios, their current wireless implementation is simply not stable, scalable, or reliable enough to serve their one-to-one or BYOD purposes. We looked at Meraki, Aruba, Cisco, Enterasys, Ruckus, Xeris, and Aerohive when we did our evaluation, and we chose Aerohive for a couple of very clear reasons. The first and foremost is that as a carrier, we were very interested in Aerohive's controllerless technology. There are other controllerless vendors out there, but Aerohive clearly started as a controllerless Wi-Fi vendor, and there's no feature discrepancy between controllered environments and controllerless environments with Aerohive. So that was a huge plus for us. The second one is that Aerohive's Hive Manager is packaged in a way that we as a carrier can host it ourselves. So we put Hive Manager in our own data centers. We're able to create both locally and geographically redundant Hive Managers because we have very strict SLAs with our clients, and we as a carrier want to be able to manage that ourselves. That wasn't really possible with some of the other controllerless solutions on the market today. And then third, it's just feature rich. There was no feature that we needed or that our customers needed that Aerohive technology wasn't able to provide. The great thing about Hive Manager and the way it's just been designed by Aerohive is that we can manage multiple customers and their different network configurations from a single interface, and also integrate very easily with our enterprise monitoring solution. So on a per customer basis, we know if any AP is down, whether or not that AP being down is causing any kind of customer visible outage, and what we need to do to replace it. All of that stuff is configurable within a Hive Manager. If we do happen to lose an AP in the field, based on the AP and what topography that customer has been defined as, in Hive Manager, we just dispatch field resources, they plug in the new AP, we've already able to place the AP in the right Hive Manager bucket, and the AP comes up and works seamlessly without the field engineer having to touch anything. A couple of things, and this is both a combination of the Aerohive technology and ENA's expertise in terms of our ability to deliver that technology, but they're really happy, with the ease at which all different types of clients are able to access. So they have very few issues. You know, in the past they may have said, wireless works unless you're on kind of an iPad 2, and for some reason iPads just don't connect and we don't know why. So we've never had those issues, so that's really good. They really like the Bonjour features available with Aerohive and therefore with ENA Air. So lots of customers have previously needed to have their Apple TVs on one network and their wireless users on another, and they couldn't talk together very well. That we're able to resolve using Aerohive technology. And they just like the reliability of the service. Aerohive, the access points themselves have a very low failure rate, so once we deploy, we rarely have to go back. You know, reliability, scalability, ease of use, and ubiquity of connectivity are the main things that they're happy about with both Aerohive and ENA Air. If you're looking for a fully functional wireless solution and don't want the headaches of having to design and deploy it yourself, I highly suggest ENA Air because ENA takes care of all those things for you. If you're looking for a wireless solution and you want to manage it and deploy it yourself, I highly recommend Aerohive. Aerohive is a great company to work with. Whenever I call them, I get an answer right away. Their technology is top-notch, reliable, and they're really the best on the market today.